csnwashington.com.
All right, welcome back, Redskins Nation, presented by Crop Metcalf. And fans, we will answer your fan questions on Monday. Since we're on the practice fields, we're going to take the opportunity to listen to the thoughts of one and only Rick Doc Walker as he sees Robert Griffin out here. Just the first step.
Well, it's the first step, hopefully of many. What I love about this young man is that he enjoys working. He enjoys getting better. My old quarterback, Joe Theismann, watching over his shoulder. And just the process, this is what it's all about. I love it when they start working on the game. He's just so athletic, but yet he's got the discipline that it takes to get the little things accomplished.
Joe, you can come over, Joe. Come on over here, Joe. Joe Theismann is working his way over.
Well, I'm good at talking about you, Joseph. I said it's about the little things, the fundamentals. And
yes.
He's looking at you. You know how to do this game because Joe was the hardest worker on our team, as well as being the leader. And I think that's imperative that no matter how famous, how much prestige a kid has, he's got to be an animal out here on the practice field.
I think so. I think work ethic's all. It's the only way you earn your stripes in this business. I mean, you know, you can wear the color socks and shoes you want to wear. You can have people talk about you. I think having been the guy who wound up, you know, winning the Heisman Trophy and all the publicity and all the notoriety that goes with that award and the scrutiny that he's been under, it just gets him ready to be able to make the transition to this level very easy. I mean, when you spend time and talk to Robert, you know, you don't find a more humble guy. I mean, he understands the fact that he is here to become a part of the Washington Redskins. And he understands the importance that he has to play in this franchise to go forward. And I think that's very important, that guys know where they stand and what they need to do.
Yeah, he's prepared for what lies ahead, that's for sure, because, you know, it's going to be a lot of hard work for him. He's got the tools, but he still has to do it.
Well, it's the unknown. And, you know, I always believe that a quarterback's best friend outside of that offensive line is a guy who can put that ball in his belly and watch him work.
I thought a big blocking number 88 tight end would be what would be the most appropriate for a guy.
Oh, I would say so. There's no question. I mean,
that doesn't hurt.
Having tight ends are the size of tackles works very well.
Look at his face. See any bruises? See any cuts?
Well, no, but you know.
I think the fellas did a pretty good job.
But these three teeth aren't mine.
He does have some caps. He does have some caps. Who knows? And he has the best head of hair still. How does he do it, Doc?
Well, no, it's his. And when you golf as much as he golfs,
you get a tan.
Then you get a tan.
That's exactly right. So always keep that in mind. That's what you have to aspire to. You know, watching all three of the kids work, it's interesting what we've gone through here. The transition from the stated veterans and the wonderment of, you know, like a John Beck situation last year. And, you know, John, when there was the opportunity to deliver, he couldn't get it done. I mean, that's just the way it turned out. You've got young guys here that have tremendous amounts of skills. Nice arms, they move well, they throw the ball well, they look good when they throw the football. You know, just sitting here right now watching Robert work, it's the quickness with which the ball comes out is so impressive. The position of his shoulders, the position of his feet, the way he transfers. If you just focus on his right heel coming off the ground when he makes the throw, it's a weight transfer that is very hard to teach kids sometimes. He has the basic fundamentals of being able to throw the football effectively and accurately coming into this game. Now you just refine it through a system. I think I specifically wanted to come out today, this first day, to get a chance to look at all the rookies and free agents and just see what he looked like in person. I've watched a lot of film on him. You know, you see him on TV and all those things, but now all of a sudden you get to see everybody in person. And you get a guy like Kirk Cousins who's, I think, got a chance to be able to develop. He throws the ball very well. Now it's a question of teaching him the other elements of the game. Robert brings a gift that very few guys can bring. Cam Newton, Michael Vick. You know, those are the guys that can bring a 4-3, a 4-3-5 to the game. And the way we've evolved in football now with the spread offenses, you have to challenge the corners with the quarterback's athletic ability until he can develop into even a little bit more.
He's going to challenge him. Doc, you get the last word. Leadership, obviously, the second he steps in that locker room, he's the leader of the rookies. I guess for the veterans, they're anticipating his arrival. They can't wait to have that franchise quarterback. What does he need to show the veterans?
Well, the same thing number 7 showed, you know, our unit. When that guy's out here first, he's the last to leave. He's leading in the huddle. He's in the weight room. He's got to be a gym rat. That's what Joe was. That's obviously what he is. I guarantee you that Compton and Cousins have the same kind of work ethic. If not, they'll never make it.
See, one last thing. No matter what he says does not matter. It's what he will do is the way he will lead the Washington Redskins.